Hello learners, Assalamu alaikum. It's really nice to see you again. How are you learners? I hope you are fine, safe and you are preparing yourself at home. Yes, this is Muhammad Kamruzzaman, Assistant Professor of English, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Welcome you all to join our today's online English class. Learners, today we will be dealing with answering multiple choice questions and open-ended questions, which is question number 1 of your first paper. And for that, we have chosen a special model test question which is taken from your selected Navodut Special Test Papers 2021. So learners, first let us read out the passage. Let's start. Learners, you can see Special Model Test 1, English Paper 1, Unit 1, Lesson 1. That is, this special model test question has been taken from your Navodut Special Model Test Papers 2021. And you can see question number 1. Read the passage and answer the questions A and B. You know, learners, this passage has been taken from the historic speech of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman that had been delivered on the 7th March 1971. He addressed his countrymen saying, "My brothers."
25 তারিখে অ্যাসেম্বলি কল করেছে, রক্তের দাগ শুকায় নাই। আমি 10 তারিখে বলে দিয়েছি যে ওই শহীদের রক্তের উপর দিয়ে পাড়া দিয়ে আরটিসিতে মুজিবুর রহমান যোগদান করতে পারে না। অ্যাসেম্বলি কল করেছেন, আমার দাবি মানতে হবে। প্রথম, সামরিক আইন মার্শাল ল উইথড্র করতে হবে। সমস্ত সামরিক বাহিনীর লোকদের ব্যারাকে ফেরত দিতে হবে। যেভাবে হত্যা করা হয়েছে তার তদন্ত করতে হবে। আর জনগণের প্রতিনিধির কাছে ক্ষমতা হস্তান্তর করতে হবে। তারপরে বিবেচনা করে দেখব আমরা অ্যাসেম্বলিতে বসতে পারবো কি পারবো না। এর পূর্বে অ্যাসেম্বলিতে বসার অ্যাসেম্বলিতে বসতে আমরা পারি না। জনগণ সে অধিকার আমাকে দেয় নাই। ভাইরা আমার, তোমরা আমার উপর বিশ্বাস আছে? আমি প্রধানমন্ত্রিত্ব চাই না, আমরা দেশের মানুষের অধিকার চাই। আর যদি একটা গুলি চলে, আর যদি আমার লোকের উপর হত্যা করা হয়, তোমাদের উপর কাছে আমার অনুরোধ রইল, প্রত্যেক ঘরে ঘরে দুর্গ গড়ে তোলো। তোমাদের যা কিছু আছে তাই নিয়ে শত্রুর মোকাবেলা করতে হবে এবং জীবনের তরে রাস্তাঘাট যা যা আছে সব কিছু আমি যদি হুকুম দেবার নাও পারি তোমরা বন্ধ করে দেবে।
Now I like to start reading the passage. You can see the passage. My brothers, the assembly has been called into session on the 25th of March. That is, the then Pakistani ruler has called the assembly into session on the 25th of March. But the blood spilled on our streets has not yet dried. You can see the verb spilled. It is originated from the verb spill. Spill means to drop, that is to drop water or to drop blood or to drop any liquid. So Bangabandhu said, the blood spilled on our streets has not yet dried. About the 10th of this month, I have told them, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman told the Pakistani rulers that Mujibur Rahman won't join the round table conference because that would mean waiting over the blood that has been shed. Learners, you can see a verb that would mean waiting It is originated from the word wade. Wade means to walk, that is to walk through water or to walk over blood on the road. So he said, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman said, joining the roundtable conference would mean wading over the blood that has been shed. Although you have called the assembly into session, you will have to listen to my demands. That is, my demands first. That is, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman had placed some conditions to join the round table conference. He said at that time, the conditions are, you have to withdraw martial law. You will have to return all army personnel to their barracks. You will have to investigate the way our people have been murdered. And you will have to transfer power to the representatives of the people. That is, he urged the Pakistani rulers to surrender the power to the people's representatives. He also said, it is only then that I will decide whether we will take our seats in the assembly or not. He also said, I don't want the Prime Minister's office. We want the people of this country to have their rights. Learners, our great leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman very courageously, fervently declared that he wouldn't want the Prime Minister's office. Rather, he demanded that people would get their rights. He also said, I want to state clearly that from this day, Bangladesh's courts, magistracies, government offices, and educational institutions will be shut down indefinitely. That is, these organizations or institutions would remain shut down so that the poor don't have to suffer, so that my people don't have to go through hardship. All other things will go exempted from the general strike from tomorrow. That is, all other things would be exempted, that is, that would be excluded from the general strike from that day. From tomorrow means at that time, from that day. Rickshaws, horse carriages, trains and launches will be allowed to move. He declared these transports or vehicles would be allowed to move. Only the Secretariat, the Supreme Court, the High Court, Judges Court, and semi-government organizations such as WAPDA will not be allowed to work on the would not be allowed to work. These organizations would not be allowed to work. That is, those offices would remain closed for an uncertain period of time. On the 28th, employees will go and collect their salaries. If their salaries are not paid, if another bullet is fired, if my people are shot dead again, I request all of you, that is, Bangabandhu requested all his countrymen, convert every house into a fort. Fort means castle. So he urged his people to convert their home into a castle. He also urged, confront the enemy, that is, face the enemy with whatever you have, and even at the risk of your life, and even if I am not around to direct you, that is, if he fails to direct his people, he ordered them shut down all shops and make sure that traffic on all roads and ports are brought to a standstill. Standstill means a complete immobility. Complete immobility. Learners, he also declared, if need be, that is, if it is needed, will starve to death, will starve till death. but we'll go down starving for our rights. That is, in anyhow, we'll gain our rights. So, learners, we have finished reading the passage. I think you have understood its meaning clearly. Now we'll go for a question answer session. First, we'll see the multiple choice questions. Okay, learners, we have gone through the text. Now we'll solve the multiple choice questions. Let us see the first question, question A. Yes, you can see on board. The expression starved to death refers to option 1, die without food. Option 2, die from overeating. Option 3, death. And option 4, demise. Now, which one is correct answer? You know, starve to death, that is starve until death. And starve means without food. So the correct answer is die without food. Okay, learners, let us see the next question. Question B. Bangabandhu requested the employees to dash their salaries on the 28th. Now you can see the option. Option 1, surrender. Option 2, give up. Option 3, obtain. And option 4, withdraw. You know, any employees, when he takes salary from any bank or any institution, it is called withdraw. So learners, the correct answer is withdraw. Okay, let us see the next question, question C. The statement of Bangabandhu, convert every house into a fort, means, yes, you can see the options. Option 1, transform. Option 2, adapt. Option 3, regenerate. And option 4, destroy. Yes, the question is convert every house into a fort. So learners, I'm sure you are also same to me. The correct answer is transform. That is transform every house into a fort. Yes, our correct answer is transform. Let us see the next question. Question D. Which of the following is similar to the word exempted? Exempted, that is exempted can be replaced by option 1, enlisted. Option 2, excluded. Option 3, discharged. And option 4, cleared. I'm sure you can find the correct answer. Exempted means excluded. Yes, our correct answer is excluded. Okay, learners, let us go for the next question. Our question E. The word hardship is synonymous to. What does hardship mean? Okay, let us see the options. Option 1, comfort. Option 2, labor. Option 3, worship. And option 4, miseries. Yes, my dear learners, I think you would understand. The last one is the correct answer. Hardship is synonymous to miseries. Learners, now question F. You can see the question. Bangabandhu wanted the people to free from dash. Okay, let us see the options. Option 1, martial law. Option 2, the representatives. Option 3, hardship. And option 4, oppression. So he wanted the people to be free from, yes, you are right, free from oppression. Okay, correct answer is oppression. Yes, our next question is question G. Weight over the blood means, we can see our options. Option 1, walk through blood. Option 2, shed blood. Option 3, expanding bloodshed. And option 4, stop bloodshedding. Learners, which one is the correct answer? weight over the blood. Yes, our correct answer is option 1, walk through blood. And wading or wade means walk through. Let us go for the next question. Question 8. The best synonym of investigate is. Which word is the best synonym to investigate? We can see the options. Option 1, ignore. Option 2, neglect. Option 3, avoid. And option 4, look into. Look into. Yes, the question is the best synonymous of investigate is to look into. Our correct answer is to look into. Okay, learners, let us go for the next question. Question I. Bring to a standstill means. What does stand still mean? Our options are standing abruptly. Option 2, transform. Option 3, examining carefully. And option 4, to make something motionless. So I think stand still means completely motionless. So the answer is to make something motionless. Okay, our last question, question J. You can see the question, which word can be used instead of death? That is, which can be an appropriate synonym to the word death? We can see the options. Option 1, birth. Option 2, anniversary. Option 3, demise. And option 4, commemoration. Yes, learners, death means the correct answer is, yes, you are right, it is demise. So learners, we have completed our 10 multiple choice questions. Now we will go for the open-ended questions. Now I like to go for open-ended questions. Learners, you can see the marks distribution here. Question B. Answer the following questions. 5 into 3, that is total 15 marks. 5 questions and total mark is 15. Okay, we can see the first question, question A. Question A. Why did Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman declare not to join the round table conference? Explain in 2 to 3 sentences. Okay, learners, we'll go for the answer. Yes, you can see the answer. You know, why did Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman denied to join the round table conference? Because of the rights, legal demands of Bengalis. You can see the answer. Yes, here is the answer. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman declared not to join the round table conference because the Pakistani rulers were not interested in transferring power to the people's representatives. Instead, they hatched conspiracies against the Bengalis. In the name of conference, they were killing time and carried on the bloodshed of the innocent Bengalis. That's why Bangabandhu denied to join the round table conference. Okay. Now, next question, you can see question B. You will have to listen to my demands first. What did Bangabandhu hint at by this statement? Learners, you know, it was a condition thrown by the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman to the Pakistani rulers. That is, you will have to listen to my demands first. Now we can go for the answer. What did Bangabandhu hint at by this statement? By this statement, what did he hint at? Yes, you can see the answer. Here is the answer. The Pakistani dictators or Pakistani tyrants turned every demand of Bangabandhu aside. They keep every demand aside and were implementing their evil design So Bangabandhu insisted on the fulfillment of his legal demands first prior to sitting for discussion. I hope you understand why did Bangabandhu give some demands first to the Pakistani tyrants. Now you can see question number C. What is your opinion about the statement? The statement is, I do not want the Prime Minister's office. That is, on that stage, on the historic speech of 7th March, Bangabandhu courageously and very clearly declared, I do not want the Prime Minister's office. What is your opinion? Now, you can see the answer. Yes, you can see the answer. And I know you are same with this answer. Bangabandhu was interested in the fulfillment of the legal demands of the Bengalis. So, he put much stress on this point and not enough on enjoying power. Indeed, he wanted the independence of the Bengalis. Learners, you can see our question D. What were the employees asked to do by Bangabandhu? Explain in brief. That is, what was his advice to the countrymen? Okay, you can see the answer. Here you can see the answer. The employees of the government offices other than those of emergency services were ordered not to join offices. They were asked not to join offices. They were simply asked to collect their salaries on 28 every month. That is, do not join the offices and go to the bank or your office and collect your salaries on 28 every month. It was the declaration or advice of the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Now, we have reached the last question, question number E. Explain the significance of the last sentence of this passage. Learners, as far I could remember, it was, we will starve to death. If we just have a glance, the last sentence, yes, you can see the passage, the last sentence was, if need be, we'll starve to death, but we'll go down starving for our rights. That is, we'll starve to death and we'll certainly gain our rights, achieve our rights. So, I hope you can guess what is the answer of this question. Explain the significance of the last sentence of this passage. Okay, the significance of the last sentence. Yes, you can see the answer. In the last sentence, the great leader stressed on the fulfillment of the legal rights of the Bengalis. He urged all of them to stick to their legal demands and embrace death if required for the greater interest of the nation. That is, to obtain independence, if needed, they have to ready to sacrifice their life and they have to starve till death so that they could gain independence. So it was the significance of the last sentence of this passage. Learners, we have read out the passage, we have tried to solve the questions, multiple choice questions and open-ended questions. I hope you have really enjoyed the class and you are really benefited. So learners, we'll meet again on another day on another class. Till then, stay safe, stay good. Thank you. Bye-bye.